He swore to me he would never give you that tape.
I didn't get it from him. I got it from Dr. Young. Subpoena, search warrants, murder charge.
Then you know.
I do now. Relax, there's nothing on that tape. It's blank. But I'm betting Miles' tape isn't blank. He blackmailed you into this, didn't he?
No.
He found the tape, he heard your confession, he switched that tape with the real one. Isn't that what happened?
Why would he do that?
Don't insult me. He threatened to release the tape if you didn't marry him. He forced you into this, didn't he?
Yes.
Lawrence blackmailed you and you lied to me about it.
Yeah, I did. And if I hadn't, he would have turned the tape over and I would have lost Cole. I did what I did to protect him.
Yeah? Well, now you and Cole are in more trouble than you ever were.
From your perspective?
Yeah, damn right, my perspective.
Look, I married Miles. I know what he feels about me, and I know he won't hurt me.
You sure about that? You willing to bet your life on that? Look, if you don't mind me asking, how far is this little sham union gone? I mean, has he made you...
No. And if he tries, I'll kill him.
You know, you wouldn't be in this mess. You would have come to me in the first place.
No, it would be worse. I would be in jail. Cole would be a ward of the state, and you would...
I'd be what? Back.
You killed Spencer. Do you really want John McBain's blood on your hands, too?
I'm just... You know, you could lose your badge in this mess somewhere, okay? You've already arrested David, and... I just don't want anybody else to get hurt, okay? Especially you.
I can handle myself. I sure as hell can handle Lawrence.
Yes. You need to be careful about him.
Guy's a little fish. Believe me, I swam with the worst, and he's a shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't you and Blair think he had something to do with Todd's disappearance?
Yeah.
Well, maybe Todd thought that he could handle Miles, too. What are you thinking?
Just weighing our options.
John, I can handle this, okay? This isn't your battle.
With all due respect, all you've done is make things more complicated. Believe me, I know how hard it is to ask someone for help. But you're not making things easier for you or Cole by shutting me out.
Just promise me you won't confront Miles. Okay, it put Cole at risk.
You realize what you're asking me to do?
Yes. And if not for me, just for Cole. Please, just do what I ask.
Okay. For now, I'll focus on finding who really killed Truman. But if this guy crosses the line, he so much lays a hand on you or Cole, I'll put an end to him.
The problem with your plan is we already know who killed Spencer.
No, we don't. I have my doubts.
John, why don't you believe me? I remember I was there in Blair's room, the scissors in my hand.
Doesn't prove anything. You know? Where were you before you got there? Where'd you go after you left? You know, you got this snapshot in your head, maybe 10%. What happened the rest of the time, you know? We won't know for sure unless you can connect the dots.
And if I can, and if this is all that I can remember?
Then we go with what you remember. All right? And we just try to connect it in a timeline.
And don't you think I have tried that? Look, it didn't get me anywhere.
I'm getting the feeling you don't want this to work. Why you fight me on this?
There is a reason people block out memories. Okay, traumatic memories. It's a defense mechanism.
I get it. But this way, at least we get the truth. All right? And that's better than not knowing. So what do you say? You with me?
Shall I lie on the couch, Dr. McBain?
I'm from the new school, so I think it's all right if you sit upright. So I probably couldn't find my my ink blots here. Why don't we start with something solid?
Okay.
Do you remember coming to see me at my place the night Truman was murdered?
Yes.
Where'd you go from there?
I got that phone call about Cole missing his community service, so I went to the park to look for him.
Did you stop along the way?
No.
Meet anyone? Run into anyone?
No.
Did you find Cole?
No.
Okay. What'd you do next?
The next thing I remember is being in the hospital lobby. I got a text message from Cole saying he needed me. I went up and I found out that Spencer had been killed. Obviously, I'd been in his room earlier.
Okay. So we got two big gaps, right? We got a gap between the park and Truman's room, and from Truman's room to the hospital lobby. Let's go back to the park.
Star Manning.
She was there.
No. I remember that. I thought that Cole might be with Star and that Blair might know where she was. That's why I went to the hospital, to talk to Blair. To see Blair, and I must have walked in just as Spencer was attacking her, and that's why I killed him. That must have been the way it happened.
Oh, now you're coloring where there aren't any lines.
Nothing else makes sense.
You're getting ahead of yourself, all right? Go back to the park, all right? You went there, you wanted to see Blair. You want to talk about Cole, and then what?
And then nothing, okay? There's just nothing. It's pitch black.
Pay the bill, turn on the lights.
How?
We'll go to Truman. Go to Truman. We think about the blood. We think about all that blood, and we think about stabbing him over and over again.